Whew, you guys, it feels good to be back. It has been far too long since I sat down and pressed record. Honestly, I've tried this about 3 or 4 times now, but I'm getting the hang of it, getting back into the swing of things, and honestly just super excited to be, back and recording and playing in this world. Last time we were out here in the countryside working on this cute little seaside cottage, a couple of farms, and I want to do some more over here, maybe later today. But what I've been doing in my free time on and off here is planning out the city. You see, all these shulker boxes here are full of all the materials that I need to make all of these buildings. Now, I don't have all of the builds done yet, or all the materials for the builds, but I actually do have all of these outlines already planned in a creative copy of the world. In total, I think there are 40 or 45 different builds I've already come up with for the city, so we have a lot of work cut out for us. But today I want to start with this building right here behind me. And if you saw the title and thumbnail of this video, well, then you probably have a good idea of what it's going to be. But I won't give it away for those of you who might not know what I'm talking about. So tell you what, let's just go ahead and jump right into the build. Alright guys, here it is. The first building on this street of the city is done. And this was inspired by the Minecraft movie, as some of you might be able to tell, for those of you who saw it. This restaurant is called Chicken Jockey. And this is a lava chicken restaurant. So inspired by Steve's very own lava chicken in the movie there. And as you can see here, right, we have this little mural. I guess the idea is kind of going to be like this was spray painted on the side, right? Because eventually this is going to be a little side alleyway through the city. So you only see it from this angle. But for right now, we can kind of bask in the chickeny glory. And then I used some of these little blocks here that I've seen other people do to kind of make the letter. So it's chicken, CHKN. And on the other side, jockey. If we take a look at the inside, there's a whole bunch of places to sit down, some beautiful scenery, very nice open. It's almost like a modern kind of restaurant, or I guess kind of that meme where people take something that's old and then they make it, very pricey. Hence the lava chicken here, right? But they're, it's not just any chicken, right? It's lava chicken. Then we have, the Apple computer here at the cash register. And then we get to this big open area here. So I've talked before about wanting a lot of my builds to have function, form and function, right? They need to look pretty first and foremost, but they should also have some sort of function. And I've been using mostly golden carrots, but I don't have a dedicated food source. So I figured maybe this should actually work. Maybe we should actually have a little lava chicken machine here just in case I ever run out of food. So let's go ahead and add that in here now. And I think we'll call this one complete. Okay, and the final thing we gotta do is add in some eggs. And also, I'm gonna break that for now because that's driving me crazy. We just come right in here. Oh, try not to crush these guys. Okay, there we go. So what, I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad, not bad. That's a good start. I mean, honestly, I don't know that I'm ever super gonna use this, so I think it's okay. I think it's more just like the gimmick. So yeah, we'll go ahead and close them in here and call it a day. And with that, you guys, Chicken Jockey, our first restaurant in town here, is all done. And we're gonna stay outside because that is really noisy, but maybe we'll check back in later in the episode and see if we're actually getting anything from this farm. Those chickens have to grow up and lay some eggs first, so I don't know, but we'll see. With the restaurant all done, there's something else I want to do now. So I just recently updated this world to 1.21.5, and I'm really excited for all the new foliage and things. So I came up with this. A little book that's going to help us go on an adventure to find all of these new items. So this is all the new flora, fauna, and whatnot. And yeah, I think I'd like to get it, and who knows, maybe create a farm for some of these as well. Now, the first one on this list is the cactus flower, and I thought that might be one of the harder ones to get, but I was over here in this part of the world that will remain nameless for now. But I spotted this while I was over here last time. Yeah, check it out. So I guess these flowers, oops, what am I doing? I guess these flowers will spawn on already existing cacti. But it kind of looks cool here, so I don't know if I want to break it, especially for our buddy, the lonely villager up there. Yeah, he's nodding along. He said, no, leave that thing. Also, look how cool this looks just flying in. Oh. It's going to suck to have this covered up by a building, actually. I am really growing fond of that, but I have another really cool build and one here even, so I think it will get covered up. But for those of you that might remember, down here, I have a cactus farm, and would you look at that? Yeah, okay, so they do spawn on here. I don't know, because like, I break these like not very often, but sometimes, so I wonder if I break these, will these respawn? Is that how that works? Like if I break these cactus or cacti and they grow again, will they respawn? I don't know. But let's go ahead and, well, let's do this. Let's do this smartly. Let's be careful. Maybe I'll break these guys for now so we don't lose the flower. Then if I just do that. Oh, okay, I missed. Okay. There we go. Oh, cool. And you can get pink dye from that. That makes a lot of sense, but you never know. All right. I'll go ahead and grab some more, but we can go ahead and check this one off of our list. Our next part of the trip is probably going to take us to some new spawn chunks. So I restocked on rockets, and then I packed up a couple of new shulker boxes just so that we can collect all of these materials. I plan on getting a fair bit of them, so it makes sense that we'll need a box or two. Our first part of the journey took us through the new Pale Garden, and then over into some new chunks that I haven't generated before. And check it out. Look at this. I think, yeah, I can just break them by hand. Oh man, this is going to make dyes so much easier, but yeah, we got some new flowers, some wildflowers, and these things are cool. I also am totally going to steal these cornflowers because I feel like I use cornflowers in like all of my builds, and I never have that many of them, so super handy to know that there's a bunch out here. And with that, we can check another item off of our list. So there we have it, wildflowers. And I think, yep, I thought so. Got some leaf litter over here. Now, honestly, leaf litter, I wasn't all that excited for. And I don't know why. I saw there's a lot of people, you know, with hype building up around the leaf litter blocks and whatnot. And I think you can also smelt these, or like smelt leaves to make leaf litter. Yeah, I think that's right. But it wasn't until I saw one of Flip's recent videos where he did something like really cool along his pathways with these that I was like, okay, yeah, I can figure out something awesome to do with these. So I'm definitely looking forward to using some leaf litter in some upcoming builds here. Maybe even some stuff in the city. Okay, there's leaf litter checked off. We're about halfway there. A couple more things. But I bet we can find the bushes out here. Okay, now these... Can I use Silk Touch? Oh, I can. There we go. Okay. Awesome. And hey, is this new too? I think like the new fallen tree? Dude, I'm finding everything like right here, like the first place I tried. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. Let's grab a couple more of these bushes. Were there any more around here? No. Okay. That's fine. I think I can bone meal these. These ones I want to make a farm for because they look really cool. You can make some cool fields with them. And with that, we will check off bushes. I do want to try to find some more bushes around here, but I don't know... Oh, hello, bees. I don't know if there's... I don't know what else would be around here. None of the dry grass, and I don't think the firefly bushes would be. Maybe like down here by the water we could find them, but I think they're more in like swamps and stuff. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out though. Maybe we'll keep flying out this direction, see what we can find. I was just about to fly out of this area when all of a sudden... Oh, there's more than one. Oh, what is that? 3. Okay, I only saw the one, but hey, that works for me. The more the merrier. So, oh, there's 4. And I think, well, okay, Silk Touch definitely works, but I heard... Yeah, you can break them by hand. That's cool. It's weird because, like, no shade Minecraft, but, like... Okay, there's no more grass. I broke the only piece, but yeah, why can't I Silk Touch this? Because I have Silk Touch on here. I don't know. Either way, though, that is another item to check off our box. The Firefly Bush. And honestly, I think that's the one I'm most excited for. Although, I thought they gave off more light. I think they only give off, like, a really subtle light level. But it's cool because you can still get the, like, ambient particles and stuff. So, hopefully I can still do something with it. I do have a cool idea for somewhere in the base we're going to put it later this episode. So stick around for that. Also, I think, yeah, unfortunately, these like little beaches are even over here. These beaches do not spawn the grass, like the short dry grass and stuff. So I think we got to find an actual desert for that one. So I'm going to keep flying around. I don't... Is this still really rare? Are you still really rare? I found like another like little flower forest kind of biome, super pretty, but I just found this guy. I think this is pink, right? I'm not crazy. Okay. Maybe. No, I can't take him back. We'll let him live here. I was gonna say maybe we'll have to take him back, but he's so happy here. But it's nice to meet you, buddy. We'll let you be. And I will be back, hopefully when I find the last few blocks. Nothing yet. Doesn't look like we have any desert around here. Okay, no grass yet, but check it out. These are the first, like, mob variants I found. We got the worm chicken. And there was another one around here somewhere. So I guess two worm chickens. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and some parrots. Hey, buddy. Aw. You look so cute with the fresh animations. But yeah, a couple of chickens, couple of parrots, and no dried grass. Some melons though, so I mean I guess that's cool. Not new, but hey, who doesn't love a good melon? We got cows. Got the warm cows. Oh man, they're like all here. The warm cow, warm chicken, well, warm sheep or brown sheep, whatever you want to call it. And some firefly bushes. No pigs, I don't think. Are those? They are pigs. Okay. So we found all the worm variants. That's cool. I mean, I think we must be getting closer. Also, I don't know if it's a bad time to mention this, but I am like pretty thoroughly lost. So yeah, getting home is going to be real fun. Okay, I'm getting farther and farther away and still no luck. But this is pretty cool. This pretty little village. It's at the top of this beautiful mountain. And now they got a whole bunch of like alliums and they got a whole bunch of wheat that I'm going to steal. Found another village up in these rolling allium hills, whatever you want to call them. But they had a bundle, diamond horse armor, and some obsidian here in the blacksmith. Thanks, dude. I'll be taking that now. Well, I'm back at the base, and as you can see, I still haven't found the tall and short dry grass yet. So, yeah, I think I went about 10, 11,000 blocks away from home here, and I couldn't find a single desert. But I do know where one is. I'm just not sure if it's going to have the grass. So, tell you what, let's go check it out. Maybe we can look out in that area and get a little luckier. No, guys, your eyes don't deceive you. I found the tall dry grass and short dry grass. And I'm only like 4,000 or 5,000 blocks away from home at this point. So I guess it wasn't that far. I guess I just went in the total wrong direction. I did stop out by the other desert, you know, my mining desert by the mesa there. And of course, nothing had loaded because those chunks have, you know, already been loaded. But yeah, it seems like we can get a ton of these here. So we'll go ahead and check these off. And I will meet you guys back at the base. Back at the base here. And here is everything we got from our journey. So I got a ton of the tall and short dry grass because, well, I think you can bone meal it. But you know what? I didn't feel like making that journey again. Then a whole bunch of other stuff from like the, lot of like ruined portals out that way. And then in here you can see we got a whole bunch of leaf litter, bunch of bushes, firefly bushes, and some of the wildflowers here as well. I also went ahead and named this book the 1.21.5 Journey. And I think it would be cool. Maybe I'll put a chest over here or something so that when eventually we make this the library, I think it'd be cool to kind of like document all of our adventures so that we can like have the memories of them. So yeah, we'll have a section in the library for our journeys and whatnot. Okay, this barrel right here, where we'll store all of our books and whatnot from now on. So I'm trusting you guys, right? If I forget, it's this guy, this barrel right over here, okay? And now we are heading back over to our little cottage here in the countryside, down in the basement, because I want to plant a couple of fields. So I went ahead and brought these plants over, and I think some of these will work with the farm. So the idea behind this, which by the way, shameless plug, go watch last episode. But if you've already watched last episode, cool, thank you. And you should already know how this works. And basically, I put down, you know, all the grass, and usually grass or ferns, right? It makes them too tall, and then you can just shear it and kind of double your grass. I don't know if that'll do. Aha, okay, so that will work for our bushes. Sick. And I think, actually, so then here I can toss this in there. And I think bushes, okay, no, they can't be broken by hand. So bushes, we can silk touch maybe to save our shears a little bit. And I'm just going to keep harvesting up some of these guys. Okay, so I've gathered up about a little over 2 stacks of these regular bushes. It was actually pretty quick. That took like 2-3 minutes. Now though, I want to see... Oh, our firefly bushes work too. Okay, cool. I'm going to go do this, and then we're going to see if the dried grass works the same way. Okay, moment of truth. Short dried grass. Oh. Turns it into the tall grass. Okay. You, I think, have to be, yeah, silk touched or sheared, whatever. Okay. So... I wonder, you guys, let's see. Okay, so that works for that. I guess short dried grass, I guess there's no way to get, because yeah, that's tall. Well, lucky for me, I don't think I need a ton of the short. I don't think I wait a second. Wait, wait, hang on. I am... What? Okay. Okay. If I... Is it because these ones are firing first? Oh, I think it is. But if... Okay, alright. Let's try something here, guys. Let's try this for science. For science, for science. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Let's see. If I do this, then... Yes. Okay, let's see it one more time. Okay, we'll ignore that. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. That's all good. Oh, okay, one more time I lied. And then if we do this, then it should... Huh, okay. So I might have accidentally created an easy way to get the short grass. So that's cool. So I guess I can get the short and the tall grass. Awesome. Now that we have a reliable way to get all of these new foliage blocks, I want to go ahead and add in a few more fields over here in the countryside. So sit back, enjoy, and let's hop into a time lapse now. Okay, you guys, there you have it. 2 new fields here over in the countryside area. The first, we're using these bushes, and I don't know, I think this kind of looks like cabbage or lettuce or something. Yeah, probably lettuce is probably more accurate. If you ever played like Skyrim, I guess the idea I was going for is kind of like some of the fields like outside of the Whiterun area, or just in general, right when they have all the cabbage. So yeah, maybe cabbage or lettuce. You know, got to use our imagination a little bit, but I think it's a cool way to utilize the new foliage. And carrying on with that idea of using the new foliage in different ways, we have the dried grass wheat field. So this took a lot longer than expected, but it looks really cool, especially on this map here. You can see how the different fields look. Like the farmlands over here look pretty awesome. Although, you know, we have like these like, I don't know, the wheat is like this more, I don't know, I guess yellowy color, where this is almost like a little lighter, a little whiter. So it'll be cool to add in like some big wheat fields out this way, versus some more of the dried grass fields over here. I also went ahead and added in some of like the short dried grass here, because I think it looks cool as maybe like, I don't know how many of you guys are farmers or have farms and crops and stuff in real life, but it's a lot harder to grow on hills. I mean, that just kind of is like common knowledge, right? It's a lot harder. You want to have it usually like pretty flat, like, you know, the farmlands is all pretty flat. So I think it makes sense that maybe some of the ones on the hills here are like not growing as well, or maybe they're just taking a little bit longer. Yeah, and I guess maybe I could add in some water for like irrigation or something, like if we want to get more realistic, but I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the way this is right now. Like I'm liking this a lot. And I did mention wanting to do something with these firefly bushes, and that is exactly what I want to do to wrap things up today. So a few episodes ago, right? If we travel back in time here, we had worked on this lush river. Now, for whatever reason, particular, which is the mod I use to get the cool like water flowy effects, is not working right now in 1.25 or 1.21.5, whatever this update's called. So that stinks. But I thought it would be really cool to make up for that if we just added in some firefly bushes like along the edges here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dot them around. If I can find a place, maybe. Oh no, I can't do that. Well, I'll find some places to put these, and I'll jump back in and show you guys what we're working with. All right, I put like I don't know, a little over half a stack in here, and you can kind of see them already twinkling along the edges here. But I figured the sun's going down. Oh, yep, there's some particles there. Some fireflies. I think maybe if I really, really quickly go over here, grab a boat, it might be really cool to see this at nighttime in like a boat ride, you guys. All right, I gotta be quick. I don't want too many mobs spawning around me here. Especially on the mountain. They can very much spawn there, so... Alright, let's see. How does it look? Oh man, this is pretty cool. It's like really subtle, because I don't have too many, and maybe it has to get darker, but... Oh, I think this adds so much. Like... Yeah, just a little bit of life. Even though this is like the world's most like janky boat ride here, but oh, dude. Okay. This is awesome. And look with like the forest. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta add some more of these in the forest. Oh, hey fish. I'm glad you're not all dead. Awesome. All right, guys, and that concludes today's episode. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part was. You know, was it the building? Was it the adventure? Was it the beautiful firefly forest we got going on here? And yeah, stick around for next one. I have a whole lot more coming up in the city area and the countryside and even over here in the forest. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.